Okay, for those of you who don't know, you've clicked on the Wit and Twit page. No, don't back out. No, please, we need viewers. But yes, I am Danny. Over there.
I'm Gunner.
This is in fact Wit and Twit, and we are playing Deus Ex.
Human Revolution.
And this, I have challenged Connor last episode. Every time I say challenge, the next time I say challenge, he will continue. You will play for 5 seconds with his eyes closed and try not to die or fail. And they are full Mississippi seconds, so we are taking this right back to elementary school, baby. Because I don't think I have a stopwatch anymore. But that does not matter. So this should be interesting. This I think. If you don't like it, subscribe and like. So who are these people?
I just saved their lives.
Pritchard, good
Are you
work
gonna
to
trank
Sarah.
them?
I found the hostage.
No, I just saved their lives.
Good news, I hope.
They could use some
They're
rest.
safe, and they're staying put. SWAT will have to
Hey,
expel
look,
them
it's
as
brick
soon as I've
face.
got the prototype.
No, brick
But don't take
face.
too long.
All of these people are safe because of me.
Are they safe? They don't even seem happy about it.
Well, I mean, they're in shock.
Also, you didn't just like put the bad guys to sleep so they could just wake up at any moment and like kill them.
No. I mean, the trank dart will last long enough for SWAT. Probably.
Maybe.
Eventually.
It looks like a scientist.
It's not. That's a camera.
That's a person.
No, that is a person. You're absolutely right. Thank God you can't hear this blaring alarm.
he's walking like he doesn't give a shit. Don't you just love it when they stop right before you kill them? So what's the deal with those green lights anyway?
That's a camera, and I gotta move this out of the way.
If you go, if you touch the cameras, then they go off, and then you lose.
No, then I'm detected.
No, fishing, fishing, fishing.
Can I hack this?
Look, a gun. Challenge. You have to keep playing though. Go.
No, I'm not doing this. No.
You can do this.
Because I literally would be waiting here for 5 seconds anyways while I wait for the damn camera.
The whole point is that you move. You have to keep playing.
Yes, but the point is, I was waiting there anyways. That was a dumb point to challenge me because I was literally gonna sit there.
I don't know how long you're gonna be waiting around, and for all I can tell, it's just an excuse not to do it.
I mean, call it what you will, but I'm not doing it.
The name of this title is called Challenge Accepted, not Challenge Fuck You.
Actually, I think it is challenge. Fuck you now.
Coming in here to dig up shit is one thing, but to take
Challenge.
Oh, wrong button. I was pressing the wrong button.
See what happens when you don't do the challenge? You get burned by the controller. So you know what really bugged me?
What?
So I was playing XCOM, and I had gotten to the point where I was just like, okay, fine. I'll do the human augmentation. I will have the people rip their limbs off so they can have robotic limbs. And I did the mech warriors. I didn't like it, but I did it because I figured it was useful for my playthrough. And we get to the point in the game where we get to the point where we can have soldiers learn psychic abilities. And then the engineering guy, the guy who is in charge of ripping off people's limbs and putting on robotic ones, is just like, have we crossed the line with this psionic powers and whatnot? where does humanity end and being alien begin? And I'm like, don't you fucking talk to me about that. I had to deal with that when you were ripping people's arms off to give them robotics, all right? Don't give me that shit now. This is the end of the game, bro. we've already made our peace with this bullshit. Ugh. Dick and cheese. That fucking asshole. Trying to make me feel bad after the fact. I think he hurt you. Wow, man. This is terrible, man. I didn't even have the call challenge, and you got yourself killed. Hey, we should probably change this to loading screen.
I'm not doing well for whatever reason. I don't know why I'm not doing well, but I'm not doing well.
Lack of tequila.
Potentially.
I'll get the funnel. Oh my god, that reminds me of SpongeBob. Patrick, you forgot how to eat again. I'll get the funnel. No. That's not it, SpongeBob. Dang, I like the funnel. He likes the funnel?
SpongeBob is an odd soul.
Oh my gosh, also reminds me of Garfield, where Garfield actually, for one time in his life, was on a diet and he actually stuck to it. And his owner, John Arbuckle, was just like, for doing such a good job, here, have some ice cream. And and Garfield's like, oh, right, ice cream. And he takes the ice cream and slams it into the top of his head, smearing it all over the top of his head. And Garfield just goes, oh my god, I forgot how to eat. Same basic joke, but oh man, it tickles my fancy. Are you going in a different direction this time?
Yes.
You know, the only problem you had the last time is that you shot the camera, alerting yourself to the peoples.
Oh, I'm aware. And then I forgot how to shoot, apparently.
You walked right up to them, which is not
Wow, he did not look at me at all. That was entertaining.
You know, getting closer to your target so you're less likely to miss is, you know, risky, but, you know, manageable. But to fucking miss anyway, or to fail to pull the trigger, kind of defeats the purpose. Oh my god, I used to have dreams where I was in shootouts and I was pulling the trigger of my gun, but I wasn't strong enough to pull the trigger, and so I kept trying to pull the trigger at them and I couldn't shoot the goddamn gun.
Wow, that's a whole level of impotence beyond I even could with things.
All of the things.
But did you like that? I finally managed to pull off the badass move that I wanted to have done, like this entire goddamn time.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Really?
No, I saw. It was only kind of cool.
Only kind of cool? I shot one guy, went up and punched the other guy out.
Yeah, I mean, you just punched a guy. Zippity doo dah. You have robotic hands. One punch is gonna kill pretty much anyone.
Yo, someone there? I
Or
knew
knock
someone
him out.
was here.
See, when you go out and do things like that, point blank range, miss.
Yep.
Now he's in cover.
No escape, asshole!
I don't know, man. These guys have got, you know, people have gotten smarter. I thought you get more XP for keeping them alive. Because that was totally more XP than you've gotten for any of the times that you've spared their lives.
Well, if I get a headshot, it's quite a bit of experience.
So what are you upgrading yourself? Do you get better stuff?
Yes.
What kind of things can you hope to get? Wait, isn't this your building? Are you just destroying your own camera network?
Technically.
Ugh. Man,
They didn't see me do it. It was the terrorists.
the people in your IT department are going to flip.
It was the terrorists. I didn't do it.
Of course.
Oh, what were you saying? There was something you were saying.
I was talking about, like,
Oh, what I can upgrade myself for. So I can, like, upgrade my hacking so that I can be better at hacking.
better at shooting because you need it.
A little bit.
Let's connect the dots. Don't wake daddy. That was a game.
Access granted.
Access granted. If you're the head of security, can't you just put in a code that says, yes, this is my building, I work here, I'm the head of the security, Let me in.
They changed the codes.
Hey, look, your power bar came back.
Well, I found a new one.
I like to think that it came back. Oh my god, snails?
Where?
I just thought about snails.
Again?
Yes. Snails are never far from my heart. You should know this by now.
Stay out there, asshole.
I like how you're perfectly okay with that answer.
I mean, what else am I gonna do?
I figured you'd be like, what? You have never talked about snails. This is the first. Are you going to concuss them? If you could pull it out. Boom!
I mean, I have to remember how the fuck to use it.
I mean, that's what happens when you don't use it for a while. Whoa-ho!
I remember!
Holy shit, something blown up.
Yeah, so that is a flashbang grenade.
I mean, it worked.
I mean, you only really concussed one person.
I concussed a lot of people.
I mean, granted, the one guy, you just threw the grenade at him, and he was super concussed by it. But then everyone else was only kind of concussed. Damn, you are dead in the water. Dead in the water, children.
I drank a beer and got better.
I thought you took pain pills.
I did. They wore off.
I thought you just took it. Oh my god, you're almost out of ammo.
Nah, I'm good.
Whoa.
Oh, there he is. Ouch.
You mean the guy on the left? To the left, to the left. Everything you own on the box to the left. I don't like Beyonce.
So why were you singing her?
I'm out.
It came to mind. Kind of like Papa Smurf. Oh my god, there was a thing on the internet where like Smurfette was singing, Papa Smurf, can I lick your ass?
What?
And Papa Smurf was like, yeah, lick my ass, bitch. That
You
was
threw off my aim with that.
that was a thing. That was the whole song, just over and over again, for like 2 minutes.
There we are. I swear to God I'm better at shooting.
Are you? In real life, I'm better at shooting, for damn sure.
Well, I will agree with that only in that I haven't been shooting in forever, and you have shot more recently, and you have more practice. So, odds are, yes, you are better at shooting than I am for that reason only.
I was also trained by 3 different people, 3 different groups of people. I was trained by Zach. I was trained by the NRA.
That one I'll actually hold some weight to.
I was trained by the Maryland State Police.
That one also has some weight.
So...
I'm sorry.
I spent the whole week...
Zach training you is... Yeah, that's like...
He taught me the same stuff that everyone else taught me.
Yeah, but the other people actually have, like, credentials for that shit. Whereas Zach is just a guy.
He knows how to shoot, though.
I mean,
he was right about everything.
Yeah, but I'd still say the police and the NRA are gonna, know more.
No more of the same thing. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, Zach is...
Like,
I agree with you, but, I mean, like...
I'm not... Like, in terms of, like, when you give your credentials of how you know how to shoot, drop the Zach. Like, everybody else will, like, okay, the NRA, yeah, straight release. Zach. The fuck?
I can't drop him. He was my first.
Giggity.
Although, technically, he didn't teach me how to shoot a pistol. He taught me how to shoot a rifle.
That is something I want to do.
But yeah. And when you're the Maryland State Police, you have a whole week dedicated to shooting.
Well, I would hope so, at least.
It's a 4-week rotation. Shooting, driving, scenarios, and...
Hey, an actual grenade. That'll come in handy.
Traffic stops. And they want to do more of everything, but they just have they have so much to teach you in so little time. So, they just kind of, they're kind of making do with what they have. And my class was actually pretty lucky because we had a small class. We started with 80, and then we ended up having 67 graduating. Me being one of them. And so we broke up our full week rotation in half. So basically, we had half the amount of people that they normally do on the range at a time, meaning that each one of us got more range time than previous classes.
Well, that's actually not bad.
Yeah.
And now I get to upgrade myself.
Can you upgrade your hair to something that's less horrific?
I like his hair. His hair's not bad.
Oh, I thought he had a mohawk. And mohawks are kind of cool, but those are kind of cool, like, back when you first see them, like, oh my god, 20 years ago? Dude, was I 7 when I first saw a mohawk? Tell me, Connor, why do you need batteries for your brain?
I don't. You need batteries to augment your limbs.
Oh, jeez. No matter, alright, the human body has flaws, right? Robotics has other flaws. Nothing is perfect, but I can always move my limbs because I don't have a electrical charge. I don't have to recharge my limbs.
I mean, he doesn't. He just needs it. He needs the power of the extra strength. And he has one battery that recharges. It's like stamina, right? So the one battery, like, but for extended use or repeated use, that's why he eats the energy bars. It's not really a battery. And by the way, you do move your arms with electrical impulses. That's how you move your muscles.
It's not battery powered.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It actually
There's
is.
no batteries in my body.
Your battery.
Maybe once, and that was an experiment. A couple of laxatives, and that took care of it.
Danny, your body is a battery.
But it's not an artificial battery that you jam into your body.
You're not jamming in artificial
You
batteries.
eat food.
Yes, that's what he's doing too. The energy bar that he gains.
There was a thing in there that had batteries, and that right there, the battery thing.
Yes, that's because that is what we as humans now represent as battery or stored energy.
You said that he's battery powered.
We are battery powered, Danny.
No, that we are not battery powered.
We are battery powered. How do you think you function? Where do you think the electrical charge comes from?
I'm sorry,
we store an electrical charge in our body.
There is no opening for batteries to go in.
No, but you know what you do put in?
Food. Sleep.
You put in a consumable.
I recharge by sleeping.
Yes, but you still recharge. You're still a battery.
I'm sorry, I can't plug myself into an electrical device and power
He doesn't
it.
either. He recharges with food.
We don't call ourselves batteries. We are not actual batteries. We are human beings. We eat. Batteries don't eat. They just get used up and die, or get stuck into a slot and recharge that way. There's a difference between batteries and humans. And if you think we're not, then you are seriously less smart than I expected.
You also don't seem to understand the nature of this game or how humanity functions. Because we are 100% batteries.
In this game?
Yes.
Or in real life?
Both.
You can compare us to batteries, but that is acceptable. But saying that we are batteries does not make sense. Because if we're the batteries, what are we charging? Batteries don't charge themselves. They don't power themselves. They power other things.
Not always.
Oh yeah, when was the last time you took a AA battery and have it charge itself?
That is what it is. But anyways, look, that's not the point.
It has a finite amount of charge,
yes.
and you use it to charge something else.
What
do we go into to charge?
No. Look, yes, the entire human body itself is not a battery. Our bones are not the battery. Our muscles are not the battery. But you know what is the battery? Actually, it is mostly our muscles. It is the mitochondria in our muscles that are burning the fuel that we have. It's the fat. The fat is the battery that stores power. Fat is a battery. It is stored energy.
We have energy that we can use similar to how items use batteries. We have things that are similar to batteries, but I will never say that we are actual batteries.
Matrix said we were.
Matrix said that the whatever they were that were taking over humanity were using us as batteries. They were using us as batteries, even though we were not.
Except we were batteries at that point.
We got turned into batteries. If something comes along and snatches us up and sticks us into an outlet or into their machinery so that we can power them, at which point, okay, fine, we are batteries for them. But we, as a natural human race, are not actually batteries. We are battery-like in certain aspects because we do run on electrical impulses.
Danny, what is a battery?
A battery is something that has energy that you use to give energy to something that doesn't have it itself.
No, a battery is an energy storage device. That is literally what a battery is.
Well, my definition.
But that your definition isn't what it is. A battery is an energy storage device. That is what it is. It doesn't necessarily have to give it to something else. It simply stores the energy.
I disagree. If it's simply a storage of energy, everything is a battery. Everything that has kinetic energy is a battery.
It can be.
So, humans could be a battery, potentially, like in the Matrix.
Yes.
But as a natural being, are not until we are used as a battery. Did that say stop, womp womp?
I wasn't paying attention to that, I'll be honest.
Can we call this anger? No, this is challenge accepted. We have not done any challenge accepted. Do this challenge accepted. He's not doing the things.
I'm not.
The idea is to have fun and goof around and whatnot.
Access granted.
Haha! I win.
You have a nuke virus? That sounds dangerous. Why is that a software? Ugh.
Why is what a software?
A
The
nuke virus?
It instantly captures a point.
It doesn't just automatically blow something up as soon as it's downloaded?
No, it essentially... So there's... For the purposes of this, the nuke virus instantly takes over a security point.
Okay.
For the sake of argument in that. But anyways, we will continue this discussion next time on Wit and Twit. Maybe.
I'm gonna change one thing and put a little question mark.
You can't put a question mark.
Did I just lose the T?
No, you can't put a question mark. We remember this.
What's happening to the things I did?
Also, you can't rename it there.
Oh.
Hit stop. Just hit stop.